It's the latest with Maya.
Yeah,
It's the latest with Maya.
okay.
Who's she gonna talk to now? What's she gonna ask about?
Hi, Fola. Welcome to the latest with Maya. Fola Evans-Akingbola is most well known for playing Maddie Bishop in the freeform show Sirens and Special Agent Chelsea Arrington in the Netflix series The Night, or Arrington in the Netflix series The Night Agent. Thank you so much for being on my show. I'm so excited to be talking with you.
Thank you so much, Maya. I'm so happy to be here and chat with you.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know why I'm having like such a hard time talking today. I'm mispronouncing everything. So
It's okay. I will probably have that too. I'm in LA, but we just got here from London, so I'm a bit jet lagged, so I will probably stumble over my words too. So don't worry, we can be in it together.
okay, that's perfect. Um, so what is something you have accomplished as an adult that your younger self would be proud of?
Oh, that's such a great question, Maya. That's such a great question. Um, I think I'll say two things. I think in the workspace, I co-directed and produced and self-funded a documentary that I was really passionate about in the UK. It was called Untold Stories Hair on Set, and it was about curly and afro hair in the entertainment industry and how something as seemingly superficial as getting your hair done at work can actually reveal a whole story about identity and belonging. And that was a real passion project. And so to kind of get that off the ground and finish it I was really proud of myself for that. And I think my younger self would have also been very proud. Because I really, when I was younger, I really struggled with my hair and feeling confident about my hair and how to properly take care of my curls. So I think I did that project. I made that project kind of for my younger self and for all the younger kind of generations of people with curly and afro hair. So definitely that is one of them.
Oh, wow, I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, you must feel the same that your younger self would, even though I know you're already still, but you would count still as very young, but your even younger self would be very proud of what you've built with your show and with all the interviews, right? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually thought of that lately that yeah, I think so. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
I think you look beautiful.
Thank
So
you very much. Thank you. Yeah,
yeah.
I recently had a haircut, so it's a nice length.
Oh yeah. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
Oh, salsa dancing. I love salsa. I started learning. I've done like lessons here and there throughout my life, but never sort of super consistently. So I was always stuck in that like beginner phase. Whereas last year I was doing Night Agent season 3 in New York, and 5 minutes away from my Airbnb there was a salsa studio called Nieves. So I was going like every day, and I'm definitely not advanced, but I'm like past that beginner hurdle. And I love it. So even if I don't necessarily do a class every day now, I'm always putting, when I'm cooking, I put my salsa music on and I'm always having a little dance. So that definitely always brings me joy to my life for sure.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so fun.
very fun. It's the kind of thing where like I'm sure you have something like this too. It's like on the bucket list of things that you've always wanted to learn or always wanted to do. And I just sort of was like, I just need to commit to actually doing this because it's something I've always wanted to learn. And now that I've done that, I'm just like, oh, I'm hooked.
Oh yeah, that's so fun. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually one of my favorite shows when you mentioned salsa dancing that it's the Netflix remake of One Day at a Time, and there's this one episode where the grandmother Lydia is teaching their sorry, why did I just, his name's Schneider. He owns their apartment building, and she's teaching him how to salsa dance. And her whole thing is just that salsa dancing is just, you want me, you can't have me.
I love that.
So,
I love it. It is such a like it's a really interesting I think exploration of gender dynamics actually because of the kind of follow and lead dynamic and that
oh
you're
yeah,
letting your if you're in the follow role which is generally women are in that role, but it could, you know, it could be anyone. But as a generalization, women are in that role, then you're kind of letting yourself be led, you're allowing them to lead you. And it's like, oh, it's very interesting. Yeah.
yeah. Yes, so you'll during this interview you'll probably figure out my brain is just all like different show references
I love
and
that.
scenes that just any conversation reminds me of something. So,
I have that with Friends, like the Friends the TV show.
oh yeah.
I've seen every episode so many times that in life I'll be like people will be talking to me and I'll be like, that's like that episode of Friends where Monica and Chandler did it. Like I have a Friends reference for every
Oh yeah.
situation in life.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I have like Friends, Will and Grace, Psych, all those shows.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
What's your favorite of that kind of like 90s sitcom era?
Oh, that's so hard to pick. I mean, both Friends and Will and Grace are
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah, nice. Good choice.
Thank you. Yeah. What about you?
Friends is 1000% my favorite. I know everyone also loves Seinfeld and I think it's amazing, but I think I didn't ever necessarily watch it at that age, whereas Friends I watched from a young age and just it's my like comfort show now. So I can always
Oh
put
yeah.
it on. Even if I've seen an episode, I'll put it on and I feel like I can decompress.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I have those shows I just put on when I need, like, if I'm doing some work, but I don't like silence. So if just to have on in the background, it's like always Friends or Will and Grace.
Oh, really? So even when you're working, you
Yeah.
don't mind having like, see, I'm like that in that I like having maybe music on in the background, but a TV show, I feel like I would just end up watching it. Or are you able to still
Yeah.
focus on your work?
Yeah, I'm able to because I've seen every episode of both of those shows
Right,
like
right.
hundreds of times, so I
Yeah.
know them all. So, um, yeah, so with those, I'm able to still concentrate.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I love music and I love having music on, but there's sometimes with like something visual that I like having to like get me out of my head that
Yeah.
I like having something visual on.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Um, so what movie, book, song, play, or show has had the biggest impact on you?
Oh, that's so great. Can I only pick one?
You can pick a couple.
Okay, okay. I think Charlie's Angels,
Oh,
the Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu original movies. And I know they're kind of big blockbuster popcorn movies, but I think they're the best they're such a good they're, you know, in terms of that genre, they did it so well. But I remember just being really young and watching those and just being so blown away by like the energy and the camaraderie and the girl power of it and also the martial arts. Like I by no means am I advanced at any martial arts, but I love martial arts. I think it's just such an incredible beautiful thing to have in your life, and when I tap back into it I'm always like, oh, why don't I do this all the time? So even just seeing the martial arts in those films, so that's definitely like that sort of speaks to the like 12-year-old me, those movies. And then there's a book called Don't Touch My Hair by Emma Dabiri. She's an Irish author. And she's a really amazing, it's a non-fiction book, but it's a really amazing book that that explores kind of the topic that we were talking about earlier of what I explored with my documentary. And I just remember reading it and being like, oh wow, like this is a whole world to dive into. And through hair, you can actually explore so many things. And I think the way that she thinks as an academic and as a kind of intellectual is really inspiring. Um, what else? I'm trying to, oh God, there's so many. I mean, I'll leave it at that for now. I'm sure I have so many more that I'll suddenly be like, oh, Maya, this as well.
Oh, I love that. Well, I mean, if anything pops into your head again, we can always go back to that question.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, music is like, it's almost impossible to pick one song or one album. Music
yes.
is, my father's a musician and composer. So I grew up with music constantly playing in the house. And so music is, I mean, I suppose for so many people, music is a huge part of their life. But it would be so hard to pick just like
Yeah.
one song or one album. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
the thought of it is difficult. There's a show in the UK called Desert Island Discs. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, I
Uh,
haven't.
where they get people on and you're being interviewed and you get to pick, I think it's five or four like songs that kind of mean something to you throughout your life. And I'm like, how could you even pick five? It must be difficult, impossible.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was starting to go through in my head. I'm like, I don't think I could pick just five. I
Yeah.
have so many. So
Yeah, and I think also there's different film, TV, music, books. Yeah, mean different things in different ways. Like Charlie's Angels, that's a really kind of like my sort of childhood sort of dream self who wanted to be a spy. But then I remember also watching Ray, the Jamie Foxx film. I remember watching that and being so blown away by the performances in that and moved by the story. And I remember thinking, oh, I want to do that. I want to be an actor and I want to make people feel, help people to feel how this film has made me feel. Um, so it's like I think so many different things have a different impact on different elements of your life, you know?
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, so if you had a warning label, what would yours be?
It's such a good question. I would probably have quite a few, I'm ashamed to say.
I would too.
Definitely. Would you? Okay, okay, I want to
Yeah.
hear yours as well. One of them would be warning, do not speak to her within half an hour of her waking up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll bite your head off. When I wake up in the morning, my husband's very chirpy in the morning. He's like, like chatting. And I'm like, if I haven't had my breakfast, don't talk to me yet. Like I get very hangry in the morning and I just need to have my breakfast. And then I'm like, I'm fine and I'm perky, but I'm just in that first half an hour. So that would be one of them. Um, and then I have this, funny enough, people have started talking about it more and more nowadays. But when I was like 12, 13, my mum took me to a specialist of this. I have this thing called misophonia, which is
Oh,
where,
I do
do
too.
you have it? Okay, so you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't even need to explain it.
Yeah.
That would be my warning label of like, don't chew gum and don't breathe too loudly and don't eat certain things. I feel like, I don't know how you feel with it, but for me, it's really bad when I'm really tired or anxious.
Yeah.
And then when those certain sounds start, I think people think it's like just a bit of an irritation. It's like, no, for me, it's like I feel like I could smash the whole table. Like the
Yeah.
anger is so strong with the sounds. What
Yeah.
triggers yours? Chewing gum is one
Yeah.
of them for me.
Yeah, for me, it's like people chewing, swallowing, clearing their throat. I can't. Yeah, it just drives me crazy. And I feel that like anger too. And yeah, I don't know why, but it's also recently, it's been like people typing like on
Oh,
the computer. And
yeah.
um, so that just like recently started, and I feel like the past few months, and so I don't know where that came from, but
Yeah, it's the repetitive. It's really like we don't need to go into this in this interview, but I remember when I was 13 and my mum took me to the specialist. Like it is quite a fascinating thing that our brains are literally like turning up. It literally all sounds louder to us.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, so that would definitely be one of
Yeah.
my warning labels.
Yeah. Oh, mine too. I'm so happy to be talking with somebody else who has experienced this.
Me too. Me too. I don't feel so because also I feel so bad because mostly it's someone's just sitting there merrily eating their food or like
Yeah.
slurping their ramen, enjoying their ramen. But for me, I'm like, oh my God, please
Yeah.
stop slurping your ramen. So I feel
Yeah.
bad because it's the kind of thing where you can't really impose yourself on someone else because they're probably just breathing or just swallowing or
Yeah.
just chewing. But to us, it's like
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What would be another of your warning labels?
Oh. It would be uh prone to anxiety, don't overload. Uh,
Mm.
so yeah, that would be a big one. And then also like I'll like obsessively talk about pop culture. Um, so and I have a reference for any situation, basically.
I
So
love it. I think that's really good. Yeah. What
thank
mine
you.
is like beware or chew loudly around her at your own peril, like
Oh,
at your own risk.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I agree with that one. Too. I think I need that one as well.
Yeah, we can share
Yeah. Thank you.
it.
Yeah, I actually just recently watched this short film that it's the first thing ever that I saw in the description that's on YouTube that it was had a trigger warning for all for these different topics it was talking about, and then one of them was misophonia,
Oh,
and
really?
I've never seen that on anything, and so I loved that they put
Oh,
that.
you'll have to tell after this, you have to tell me what it is. I'll go and watch it on
Okay,
YouTube.
I will. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget to
Yes.
tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so what has been the biggest obstacle, either personally or professionally, you've overcome?
Um, I think professionally that it's not necessarily one big moment of an obstacle. I think professionally, though, as an actor, the biggest obstacle is that you have to just stay in it. Like you can't quit. And sometimes there's so many moments where you have self-doubt and feel like, oh, I don't know if I can keep doing this, or oh, I'm not quite getting the roles I want to get, or oh, I'm not, if you have times where it's quiet with work and that self-doubt creeps in. And I think people think that, not people, but one might think that it's like one moment of self-doubt that you have to get over. And actually, no, I think the biggest challenge and obstacle for being an actor, like in terms of professional career, is that you have to make peace with it's going to be a whole lifetime, a whole career of getting used to doubt and the roller coaster and the up and downs. And it's not kind of one straight line up. It kind of, even I went to a BFI talk in London. Oh no, maybe it was a BAFTA talk in London with Bradley Cooper was being interviewed. And even hearing like he even said that he still gets kind of doubt and anxiety about what's that next project. And I was like, what? Like Bradley Cooper, like at that level? And I think it just reminded me that actually it might shift what you're worried about shifts as your career grows in success. But I think that those feelings of doubt and maybe wanting to quit, sometimes those can be persistent, and actually the obstacle to overcome is yourself and just reminding yourself why you do it and that you just got to stick in it and you've got to be in it to win it, right? As soon as you quit, then you definitely can't go where you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Um, yeah, so as you can probably already tell, I am a pop culture obsessed and I go in stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you are currently obsessed with?
Oh my gosh, yes, there's always so many. I actually, the show that I just finished in terms of the most recent one is Wonder Man,
Oh, yeah.
with Yahya Abdul-Mateen in it. I think he's so fantastic in that show, so charismatic, and it's just such a fun, quirky show. So I got through that like super quickly. We've already spoken about that I can always get obsessed with Friends, so that's an old school one.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like a recent show. Um, Definitely Wonder Man. And then I cannot wait for season 3 of Lioness, the Paramount Plus show, to come back with Nicole Kidman and Zoe Saldana, Genesis Rodriguez, which is a Taylor Sheridan show. I think that show is fantastic, and I can't wait to see it, to see season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Oh,
you
I
have
love.
a recent one that like has recently come out that you are obsessed with?
Yeah. Yeah, well, when season 3 of The Night Agent came out, I watched that in like 2 days.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. And now I'm trying to think. There's so many things that shows that I'm obsessed with. There's two shows that uh come out weekly. That I mean, there's several, but two that are coming to mind right away are there's Will Trent, and Best Medicine.
Oh, okay,
Um,
cool.
yeah, that those come out weekly, and so I always look forward to watching those.
It's so good. That's so
So
great.
yeah, yeah, I love having shows that I can binge watch, and then I also love the shows that come out weekly because then it
Yeah.
gives me something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. You can have the kind of binge moments with your popcorn and you just go through it in 2, 3 days. And then, yeah, the ones where they make you wait and they kind of piece it out bit by bit, which is the kind of the old
Yeah,
school. And I like it because it sort of builds momentum and then
yeah,
everyone's talking about what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next week. And I think that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, so what genre of movie would your life story be told as?
Oh, that's a cool question. In my like fantasy world, it's a cool like action spy thriller, but it's not that. It definitely isn't that. I think it would be more like a kind of A24 drama, like a la Lady Bird,
Oh,
that kind of vibe. Yeah.
oh, I love that.
Yeah. Like
Well,
I because I actually like when I reflect on it, sorry, I
oh
interrupted
no,
you.
it's okay. I,
When I reflect on it, I've had a very what I like about Lady Bird is it's like it's a drama, but it's not like anything crazy life or death is happening. And that's the thing. I'm very grateful. I've had a really wonderful life. I had a wonderful upbringing. My parents are awesome. My sister's awesome. I've then met my love of my life. I'm married. I'm very grateful for my life. So I think as much as my fantasy is like, oh, it would be like crazy action and da 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 da. It's like, no, it's probably just like a really grounded, like, a couple of emotional dramas here, emotional big moments here and there, but nothing life or death.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, which is,
Yeah,
I think it doesn't make for the most exciting viewing, but it's probably the better life to live than the
yeah,
one with all the death and the sorrow and the craziness.
definitely. Yeah, and I love Lady Bird. That's one of my favorite movies.
So good. And the
Yeah,
comedy in it and the drama, like, yeah,
yeah.
Greta Gerwig, and Saoirse Ronan as well is one of my favorite actresses. I think she's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, me too. Yeah. I've always wanted my life story to be both a musical and a rom-com.
Oh, great
So
choice. Great
thank
choice.
you.
What's your favorite musical?
Oh, I have a few. But I love the Netflix movie The Prom.
Oh, okay, I need to see
Um,
that. I've not seen it.
that's one of my all-time favorite movies. So,
Okay, okay, I'll put it on my list of things to watch.
oh yay. Yeah, I love that movie so much. So that's the first musical that always pops into my head.
Nice.
So
I
yeah.
always loved Chicago, the film version. Obviously the musical on the stage, but also I loved the Catherine Zeta-Jones, Renee Zellweger one film.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to watch that. I remember there was one time during one of my MRIs that I started watching it, but I only got like a little bit into it because
Oh,
then
really?
the scan ended, and so
Right. So you have to come out.
yeah, so I keep meaning to go back and watch it because I have always wanted to see it and finish it.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely worth a watch.
yeah, I'm excited to watch it. Uh, I'm putting that one on my list. Uh, so, if you could give someone in your life a star on the Walk of Fame, who would it be?
I mean, it's got to be my mom. I mean, my dad also, but if I have to only pick one, I would give it to my mom. I think she's amazing. She's so intelligent. She's so gorgeous. She's so generous and loving and brave. I think all the things that we should look up to in a human that would warrant someone getting a star. I think definitely my mum. She's a social anthropologist and a yoga teacher and a psychotherapist, and she's just one of those like all-rounded super women. She's like a unicorn.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
lucky to have her.
oh, yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
Um, Yeah, so if you had to choose someone to narrate your life, who would you choose and why?
That's such a good question. I've never been asked that. Ooh, whose voice would I want? Oh, that is such a good question. I'm trying to think who has like just the most fabulous voice. Hmm. Who would I want to narrate? Sorry, this is taking up this is me
Oh,
taking up time.
it's okay.
Who would I want? So you said it's like the audiobook of my life. They would narrate it. What did you say?
Yeah, or just like everyday life.
Oh, you mean to narrate as in as I'm going about my life, someone's narrating.
Yeah, if you could choose someone to narrate your life. Um, so I mean, it can
Maybe
be like,
like Snoop Dogg, you know?
oh, oh, I
Like
like that.
I'm sure that would help keep me in a really like positive, fun frame of mind.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's a good choice.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty left of field, but yeah,
Yeah,
why not? Why not?
yeah. I love that. Yeah, I think there's so many people that I love. I think the first person that comes to mind for me is Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, yeah,
So, because I love her movies, and her movie Home Again is
yeah.
another one of my all-time favorite movies that I've seen hundreds of times. So,
She's amazing. She's so amazing. That's a good
yeah,
choice as well. There's so many
thank
great people.
you. Yeah, yeah. I think Snoop Dogg is a great choice. Yeah. Yeah. So what's your favorite way to unwind after a hectic day?
I'm quite simple with that kind of thing. I think, like I said, when I was in New York, I would go to the salsa class, but in London, I don't go as regularly. I more go once a week. So generally, I will come home having like a really nice meal that's already ready. Like I can just quickly heat it up and then putting my feet up on the sofa. My sofa is quite comfy. My couch is quite comfortable and just watching, honestly, maybe even watching like some reality TV or something. Like just to totally switch off the brain and not even have to follow a storyline or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
What's yours?
Oh, I mean, yeah, being with like my family and my dog, and
Yeah.
also just sitting on the couch, like binge watching a show.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
that's the best thing. And like you said, exactly, if the person next to you on the couch is a loved one, my husband, or if my mum's put around or one of my good friends has put around, that's even better.
yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what's an experience that significantly shaped who you are today?
Um, hmm. I think probably growing up in my household is the most obvious choice, and I guess that affects everyone. Like everyone, that could be an answer. That the house that you grow up in, the parents that you're born to, has the biggest impact on who you are. But I really feel it acutely. I think I was being in a house with a social anthropologist and then a musician composer, and my mum's white English, my dad's black Nigerian, Yoruba, and English. And so having that really specific combination of like cultures and intellectual references and cultural references, and us being me and my sister, we were really encouraged to kind of yeah, like not take anything for granted in terms of how people live and the way to live life. That's sort of the social anthropology influence that my mum gave, that she really helped us to realize that there's not one way to do it. People around the world are doing human in all sorts of ways. And I think that's really shaped who I am today. That's it's sort of it, I'm endlessly, it's made me kind of endlessly fascinated in other people. And I think that has kind of influenced why I'm an actor, because as an actor, you get to explore, oh, how does this person, this character do human? How do they live as a human, and what's made them who they are, and all the questions you get to ask. And I think that's yeah. So that's definitely how I would describe my biggest influence on how I am today.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you have any irrational fears?
I don't like spiders. I really don't like spiders. And that's definitely, well, unless you're in Australia, that's quite rational if you're in Australia because they are very poisonous. But in England, like in London, my fear of spiders is totally irrational because they're usually tiny and they're definitely not poisonous. But I have got it under control because I'm sort of like, this is ridiculous. It's just a tiny insect living its little life. I don't need to be so jumpy and scared of it. But I just don't like the way they move so fast and quickly.
Yeah. No, I agree. I do not like spiders.
Yeah. I'm happy if I never see one in the house
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I just have one final question for you.
Okay.
Um, so today, what are you most grateful for?
Oh, that's such a lovely question. Today, honestly, I'm just so grateful for my husband, who I'm here in LA with. We're here on a lovely trip together, and um, we're just each other's best friends. It's just so nice to like be side by side in existence with your best bud. So I'm endlessly grateful for him and his energy and his friendship and his love and his encouragement. I feel very lucky.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Um, yeah, LA is actually one of my favorite places. Uh,
Really? So where are
yeah.
you? You're based in LA, right?
No, I'm
Or
in
Denver?
I'm in
Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I visit LA a lot, and I was actually just there for a few days in February.
Were
So
you doing interviews for the
yeah,
award season?
I actually went to my very first movie premiere.
How was
But
it?
yeah, it was so fun. It was so surreal. And it was actually like the at the start of the year I kind of made my like list of goals, and at the top it was to go to a movie premiere and do an in-person press junket, and then I got to
Wow.
do that.
And it's only March. Like that was your beginning of the year goal, and you've already achieved it in on month 3 of the year. Like imagine by December you're going to be like, "Yep, easy peasy, done about 1 million." That's so great. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's
it was
great.
yeah, it was just the coolest experience and so surreal. Um,
And
so
did you like being in LA? Oh, that wasn't your first time being here though, right?
no,
Yeah.
I've been there several times in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
past yeah, several years. The first time I went was in 2021. It was right after my sister and I graduated high school, and we went on a trip there. And then we
Oh,
just keep
awesome.
going back because I
Yeah.
have so many uh connections there and friends there, so we always go to see them.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's really hot here at the moment, which is lovely. So we can have a nice sort of mini holiday.
Oh yeah, I actually hate the heat, and it's
Do
really
you?
hot in Colorado.
I
So
can't believe you hate the heat. I mean, fair enough. Okay.
yeah,
No,
I was
I love the
right
heat.
before the interview. I was just sitting in front of a fan. So
Get the aircon on ASAP.
yeah, yeah. The I like when it's cold out. That's my favorite. So
Yeah, nice and fresh. Well, that's it's nice to have the seasons, isn't it? Have a little bit of summer. But to be honest, if I never had to experience like winter again, I think I wouldn't miss it. I'd be okay to just live in a sunny country all my life.
oh see,
That's your worst nightmare.
yeah, I love winter. I love the fall and winter. Those are my favorite seasons. So and also they're like the perfect rom-com seasons. So
True.
I'm
Yes.
just like waiting for my rom-com moment.
Yes. Nice winter, like a kiss in the snow. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Yeah. Exactly. You get
Yeah.
it. Um, well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining me. You've made my day. I've had the best time talking with you.
Me too. Thank you so much. And your questions are so great. I feel like they're also really good. Like, I'm going to steal some of your questions. They're really good, like dinner party questions. Like, especially the warning one, like
Oh yeah.
what was the question about? Yeah, like the,
Yeah.
what would be your warning label? I think
Yeah,
that's a great question to ask at a dinner party. I love that.
yeah. Thank you.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
would love to
definitely.
hear people's answers
Yeah,
when you ask
exactly.
them.
Exactly. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I mean, you've just made my day, so thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Um, and that's a wrap on today's edition of the latest with Maya.
Latest with